Hi, I'm Kathy Snyder, President and CEO of the Maryland Chamber of Commerce. Today, the 2009 session of the Maryland General Assembly got underway. The Maryland Chamber of Commerce has a number of priorities for this session of the General Assembly. At the top of our list is making sure that Maryland stays competitive. This means no additional funding mandates. This means no additional new spending on programs, and certainly to keep Maryland's tax structure competitive with other states. We have some other priorities as well. Certainly there's some great concern about transportation funding, not just at the state level, but also at the federal level. The Maryland Chamber recently sent a letter to the Maryland Congressional Delegation about support for an economic stimulus package in this session of Congress for more transportation and utility funding. We believe that this type of an economic stimulus package would create and retain jobs in Maryland and throughout the rest of the country. In the Maryland General Assembly session, we are concerned about proposals that would add further burdens onto employers of all sizes and types related to workplace regulation. We are looking for changes in the Flexible Leave Act, which went into effect on October 1st. There were some language problems that we had in last year's bill that did become law, and we're very grateful to Senator Rob Garagiola of Montgomery County for working with us in making improvements to the language of that bill. There will be a number of environmental and energy bills on the plate. This past summer, our board of directors set up a task force to look at how the Maryland Chamber could be more proactive in these areas. We now have a green blog that's sharing best practices with employers so that they too can get involved in this effort. We have other priorities related to health insurance, particularly in small group for small employers of 50 or fewer employees, civil liability issues, and also higher education funding. If you go to our website at mdchamber.org, you can find what our priorities are for this session. I'd also like to remind you to go to a new website that we've created in partnership with about 50 local chambers of commerce throughout the state of Maryland. If you go to the chamberactionnetwork.com, you'll be able to not only see the bills that the Maryland Chamber is working, but pick up on the actual testimony that our lobbyists have presented to the General Assembly. Additionally, the local chambers will be able to post what their priorities are and what their positions are on those bills. We will provide video updates 2 to 3 times a week on our priority bills, so that not only can you read about what the Maryland Chamber is doing on your behalf, but also be able to hear from Ron Weinhold, Allison Black, Karen Cirillo, and others about how these bills are moving through the General Assembly. We ask you to get involved. ChamberActionNetwork.com also provides an easy way for you to contact your legislators. Legislators often say they don't hear from business people very often during the session. If you go to ChamberActionNetwork.com, you'll be able to find an easy way to identify who your state senator is and who your state delegates are from not only your home district, but also your business district. By going on this website, you'll be able to send an email to them, but better yet, get their phone numbers and their address so that you can contact them personally about how a potential bill impacts your bottom line. We hope that this new website will be a benefit to you, the valuable members of the Maryland Chamber. I look forward to talking to you again and hope that you will often use this website during the session.